Um, the thing about mental health is that the majority of people don't know where to seek help. And one thing that doesn't sit well with me with the situation with Twitch, Stephen Boss, is the fact that his wife seemed to have been the struggle that he had been dealing with. It's easy to point fingers and to point the blame on certain things for certain events for having happened, and I find this is where it's deplorable on her end, where she decided to take her late husband's private notes, private entries in his journal that she found after his passing, had no idea about. And for me, as someone that's married for the last 12 years, that sets alarms in my head, because one thing that I've always established with my husband from the beginning is that we always tell each other the truth no matter how much it hurts. And I find that when you're in a really close relationship where your soul just jives, you have each other's best interest at heart, I wouldn't be able to not, my husband wouldn't be able to not know that something's wrong with me. My husband seems to know me more than I know myself sometimes, right? You can't really fake your emotions. If you're down and out or whatever, my husband will know, and I will know as well when my husband's demeanor or the way he answers me or something, I know something's up. And I find it very difficult to understand that Allison didn't seem to really know, about much. And it bothers me. It bothers me because she wants to use this situation for her own gain, her own profit. And I'm all for a mother to feed her kids and herself. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is a woman that caused a lot of turmoil and painted this story to the entire world that, she was this innocent little person that did the best that she could, when really she didn't. Like, she was not there for him, clearly. And again, if you were able to say that, and you tried to get him the help that he needed, and you guys discussed, and then it becomes a different outcome. But when you say you had no idea, but you're living with this man day in, day out, you had no idea that he was going through something like this, really? And then you make up this story that he was on drugs, when all this, like, we all know now, the history, your files with the court, you got arrested for being intoxicated in public. You made a mockery of yourself at a wedding that he had to leave early because it was so embarrassing. Imagine being married to someone like that just craves attention all the time, but you're the one with the real talent. You're the one with the real heart. You're the one that has everything that people are seeking, yet your thirsty wife is causing so much turmoil in the background. And as the kind person that he is, he didn't want to show that to the public. That was his wife and those were his kids, and he had respect, which is something that she lacks and she does not have. And this is why this whole situation is so wrong. It is so wrong on every single level. Even as a best friend, if you don't love him anymore, even as a best friend, why would you wish that? Why would you cause so much pain and not a safe space for someone that you claim you love to be able to come and talk to you and not be the storm that he is trying to get away from? You're supposed to be the peace of your significant other. You're supposed to be that safe haven that they can go to you and feel comfortable and be completely vulnerable with. And I don't feel like this is the type of relationship that they had, unfortunately. And again, this is just speculation. It's from what I hear. But it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, Allison. And I really hope that you come around one day and that you allow your kids to see Stephen's parents, Stephen's family. It's very important to teach your kids to love both sides of themselves. And it's not because their father decided this that it is your right now to take away everything from them. They are still as much half Stephen as they are half you, and you have zero right to take that away from them, and they will resent you later if you do that. I hope and pray for all parties involved that it will become better later on for everyone.